Some tips on building a completely custom home in the North Dallas area that could really save you a lot of time, headache, and money. That means you're truly hiring an architect, creating your floor plan together, and picking all of the materials and building it from ground up. So here are some questions to make sure you're asking and do your due diligence before you put money down on a lot. Whether you are picking the perfect lot right in the middle of the city and building the most luxurious home that you can dream up, or if you're looking for a more rural area to buy some acreage and build your own on your own piece of land. First of all, you need to think about where you want to live. Where do you currently live, work, and play? Do you want to live close to tons of things to do? Do you want to live kind of out away from all of that? And at the end of development in that community, how will these things be affected? So thinking 10 years from now, will there be roads running right through here? So potentially a ton of new commercial development, or is this always going to stay kind of off the beaten path? Also think about the elevation of the land. Is the soil, is the land sloped? And so it's going to cost a ton more to grade the land before you start building. What builder should you use? Here in the North Dallas area, there are tons of different custom builders, and they vary a lot in quality of build, level of service, and price. I've seen anywhere from $200 per square foot to $800 plus per square foot. And this really depends on really what you're designing, the bells and whistles you put into it, the design of the home, but also quality of materials they're using. Is this lot in an HOA, so they're going to have certain guidelines that the builder has to stick to, things like that. A question to ask the builders when you're interviewing builders is, when they're giving you an estimated price point, does that include just air conditioned area? Is that including the patio space, garage space, add-ons to the yard? Is that landscaping, or are these all extra costs? How do you choose an architect? With a completely custom build, in a lot of cases, the architect is a separate cost from the builder. Some builders will have their own in-house architects and designers, but in a lot of cases, that's going to be a separate cost for you, and you get to choose who you want. So architects vary quite a bit as well. That can be anywhere from $2 per square foot up to $25 plus per square foot. Sometimes it's a mom and pop and you're working with one person the whole time, or sometimes there's different people for each step of the way. Architects can also vary quite a bit in the services they offer. Are they just drawing out your floor plan? Do they have 3D designs? Are there high-end graphic designs that where I've seen if you have a hilltop lot, they can literally show you exactly what your view is going to be from your second floor bedroom and show you what that looks like on a screen. Designers, same thing. They vary a little bit in price, but they're going to be there to help you pick the colors, even up to choosing furniture if you like, material choices, things like that. One of the biggest mistakes I see on building completely custom homes is not talking to a construction lender before you start this process. 100% recommend talk to a construction lender before you put money down on a lot or with a specific builder, because it's just such a different process. Where with production builds, you're not paying on the loan until you've closed and you're moving into that home. With a construction loan, you're paying from the beginning of construction, and some can defer those payments or it's just interest payments, but they all vary quite a bit. So definitely do your homework on that before you put down any money. And lastly, the process. How long is the process? How much time do you need to plan from beginning to end? So custom build, I would set aside 18 months minimum. Probably give yourself 2 years just to make sure you're not feeling rushed, but just the design of the home itself, architects could have wait lists, and then you start the construction, it could be 18 months or more. These are just a handful of tips to help get you started. Obviously, I would love to walk you through the process. If you have any questions, I would love to answer those for you. If building a custom home has always been one of your dreams, it is within reach. Just please do your homework before you start the process.